So there are two phones that I've been able to test and review them for a couple of weeks, and these are budget smartphones. Don't get me wrong, budget phones are getting good every year, but for some weird reason, budget phones are not actually delivering as expected, that is, on spec paper. There's something that we need to talk about. So, with me, I have these two phones here, the Oppo A3X and the Redmi A5. These two are almost of the same price range. One goes for 10,000 shillings and one goes for about 13,000 shillings. This one came out last year, towards the end of 2024. This one came out in the beginning of 2025. And mostly I would talk about the main features like, the display, the battery life, the performance. But today I'm going to talk about the main thing on this video, the cameras. These cameras have a huge difference. And you wouldn't believe it, this one is the 32 megapixel and this one is 8 megapixel. 32 megapixel, 8 megapixel. And this one is 10,000 shillings. Does it actually deliver as a 32 megapixel camera? Let's find out. So the Redmi A5 flexes a 32 megapixel camera like it's the next big thing. But to be honest, it's not really genuine 32 megapixel camera, because this camera is completely off. I'm talking about washed out photos, no extra clarity, just completely zero. And then we have the Oppo A3X, which just has an 8 megapixel main camera. It may sound like a downgrade, right? But guess what? It actually holds up better than the Redmi A5 in most shots, indoors and outside. And it turns out the A5 may have like a superior flagship camera because it's the figure of 32 megapixel, which could be a marketing myth, than a photo beast itself. Okay, in this comparison video, you're going to see the difference between the Oppo A3X and the Redmi A5. You're going to see an obvious winner. This one you just have to see it for yourself, and let me know what you guys think in the comments. Alright, real talk. The Redmi A5 says it's got a 32 megapixel main camera, but why does it feel like I'm shooting on an 8 megapixel potato with a Snapchat filter from 2016? Honestly, in the previews, it may look super crisp, but the actual pics are so rough. Like, why is the photo dirty? That rough. And compared to the A3X, it's night and day. Literally, especially in non-night scenes, the Oppo A3X just looks way better, a bit clearer, and it's at least realistic. Videos on the Redmi A5, it's sort of a blurry mess, and this is the front-facing camera. This is actually in 1080p at 30 frames per second. This is all recorded on the 720p at 30 frames per second. This is what the main lens looks like when you're recording with the video. Totally blurry. A blurry mess. This is the Oppo A3X using the front-facing camera. This is pretty okay. This is actually on 1080p at 30 frames per second. Now I've switched to 720 frames per second, which, well, it's not the best, but it's at least not that blurry. Just maybe the hazy of the background light here, but at least it's kind of. So yeah, the Ultra HD mode and photo mode just look the same on the Redmi A5. And honestly, it's not a compliment. And 32 megapixel on paper, but 8 megapixel in reality. Redmi, we really need to talk.